understand why leaves change colors from green to yellow, red, and orange in the fall, it's important to understand what kind of pigments are in the leaves to begin with, because it's not so much what comes into the leaf in the fall, it's what leaves it. So let's take a look at some leaves that haven't changed quite so much yet. Right here, we have a mulberry tree. This is a mulberry leaf, and you can see it's still brilliantly green. And that's because that leaf is still full of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is that green pigment, and it's what's responsible for feeding that plant. It absorbs the sunlight and turns it into energy. So that's why we call plants primary producers. They're able to produce energy from what we might say is nothing, but from sunlight. And that energy then can be fed off of by many, many other different organisms that eat the plant in addition to feeding the plant itself. However, in the fall, all that energy starts to leave the leaf. That's a hard phrase to say. The chlorophyll starts to break down, so the green color leaves the leaf. And in return, you have the underlying yellows and oranges that come out, and some new colors actually do get produced. That's where you see the reds. So let's take a look at each of these pigments individually and see what's going on. Chlorophyll is not the only pigment in a plant's leaf that helps absorb sunlight. In fact, the yellow and orange carotenoids absorb different wavelengths of sunlight, but they're so few in number that they're overshadowed by the numerous green chlorophyll that's abundant in the summer months. Not only do these carotenoids help capture energy from the sun's light, but they also help dissipate excess energy as heat. Sometimes these yellows transition to beautiful crimson and scarlet reds. These red colors come from anthocyanins, a pigment that's actually produced during the fall and tends to be more prominent following sun exposure, which is why sometimes you see that even leaves on the same trees are different shades, the ones being more exposed to sun tending to have more of that red color. Though pine trees and other conifers are usually referred to as evergreens, many will experience some degree of needle color change during the fall as they shed some of the older needles on the trees. Cloudy days may be great for photographing fall colors, but it's the sunny ones that bring out some of the most brilliant colors. So I encourage you to enjoy the weather whatever it may be this fall.